Sports. It's in the game.
And I feel you. I mean, straight up.
Boom! He put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hands.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
No. And I do understand what you're saying, but I also I want to say I call myself a Christian, and I believe God has blessed me multiple times. I mean, having 7 kids, having 7 beautiful, smart kids. You know what I'm saying? I know He has given me, so 7 times. He's blessed me 7 times, and even there. Yeah, because it's new every time, and I do believe, if it was destined for you to have more than one, you would have had it, because I do believe God controls everything.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Me too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe God makes you who you are, and you're in the position you're in because this is where God put you.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
I feel like I would be a phenomenal mother. But I have no kids. I have no kids. I have no grandkids. I have nothing. I have no nieces. I have no nephews. I have nothing. So, I feel y'all on what y'all saying, but at the same time...
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody... That's what I'm saying. Everybody says that. Everybody be like, yo, you'll be a phenomenal mother. Like, I see you being a phenomenal motherfucking mother. Like, I see you being exquisite. But even if I did, they still say that they see me, like, having that shit under control to the point where ain't no way they disrespecting no one, including you. Like, I see you having your house in order. Like, no matter how they looked at it, let me put it to you like this. If I was to have 12 kids, they'll look at me like, I can see that, and I can see you controlling it, and I can see you handling it, and I can see they all being all respectable fucking 12 kids.
So one play,
where they're crazy at is where they can't understand it, is me having none. They can't understand how I don't have none. Okay. They can't see me having that one child. Like that blows their mind versus me having 12 kids. Me having none drives them crazy versus me having 12. So what I'm trying to say is I feel like at the end of the day, it's all on how you carry and respect yourself to where the point where you give back to society and your community. So I respect myself and my household to the point where I get the point of not having those kids. Do I want to? Every mother does. I mean, every female I feel like does. And if you don't, you know, that's
they were getting after him
totally
and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
But I'm okay with not having any. Because at the end of the day, like, my idea of having some is to have that partner with me to raise them together. I don't see me just being a single mother and doing on my own. Can I do it? Of course. Do I want to do it? Hell no. No, I don't. No, I don't at all. So I commend every single father, every single mother. Hell, I even commend the double households with the mothers and the fathers. Hell, the double mothers and the double fathers. But me personally, no.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
Tip my head off to y'all. But
and a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
I knew I always wanted kids. I knew I wanted to have kids.
Had to come into this game with the idea.
I ended up being blessed.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
My kids are very well behaved. They're very mature, very well behaved. So
they run once more.
I ended up with
nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
In a good situation.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball.
I would wish the same thing
for
other people, but I know for sometimes it just wouldn't.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
It's just not going to work.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight ends that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Some people do make it good parents.
And some don't, like we said earlier. Hell, you got some mothers out here putting their babies in the oven, like postpartum, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth. And some people are good at it, some people aren't.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't have that help. They carry the baby for 9 months. Now the baby's crying 24/7. They don't know what to do. They ain't never been loved. They don't got no help.
Allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I
doubted
if he
baby
could
somewhere
get
where
there.
I
It was
could
going to
just,
be close, but
I
credit
just
him.
sleep for
Really
30 minutes.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch?
And you get fucking sleep deprived and you forget that you cut the other one because you trying to bake a cake the whole time you baking your goddamn baby.
Baking a baby.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with
you done really put the bun in the oven,
baby. Effective
baby.
run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
That's not what we wanted. That's not what we meant, baby.
Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound
Hey, that's what I was. Oh, that could happen. Now you got 13 years in prison for doing something you was sleep deprived over.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at
That's
the
basically
9.
it. That's basically it.
No score after
And the nigga out here,
Sports.
the baby father, you got the hospital bill, from having the baby, because he don't get it. Because y'all ain't married, so that's on you.
As they go to work
That,
on a first
you
and
pushing
goal.
that baby out in that hospital, that bill comes to you. It don't come to the father. And I feel like that's so fucked up. Because you ain't make that baby on your own. So why you got this hospital bill on your own? You laughing, I'm dead ass.
You can still ask for money later on. It's okay.
But he's not obligated to give it to you, Price. Like let's be real. Let's be real. He is not. Me and you, we just had a baby. Hey, this hospital bill, $1,300. All right, I'm gonna give you $600. You never give me the $600. You're not obligated to give me the $600. Like, even though the hospital bill is $13, you're not. And you say you want to give me $600.
Smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
You're not obligated to give me that shit. But guess who is obligated? Me. That's so fucked up.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the hole closes quickly.
Am I wrong?
Only to about the 4.
No, you're not wrong.
As they get a little bit closer here, it's third and goal.
I mean,
2 straight
right.
shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
So I got to deal with the hospital bill. I got to deal with breastfeed the baby. I got to deal with take care of the baby. I got to deal with my own health. I still can't drink. I still can't take no fucking drugs because whatever the fuck goes into my system got to go to the baby because I'm breastfeeding. But I'm supposed to be Superwoman and take care of all this shit, right?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain
things
going on and there's certain
while the man is out here living his best life?
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me,
3 points. Laughing, that shit is so fucked up. And guess what? And I don't have a ring on top of it. I'm not even a fiance. You ain't even proposed to me, and I'm supposed to wear me being the baby mama as a badge of honor. You got me fucked up. I'm about to blow some shit up, and I'm gonna make sure your ass is there. Now tell me that's not fucked up.
I mean, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. And then, I ain't even trying to go black and white, but let's go there. But then y'all sit here and y'all propose to these white women when we get the front end
looking to throw this.
of the qualifications that y'all willing to give us.
Touchdown. Anthony Richardson.
That's some black men.
And the Colts post the first points of the
not
ball
all
game
of
as
them.
they take the lead here
But
in the second quarter.
What's the majority though?
Too good on that play.
I believe the majority of black men love black women because there's still black babies being made.
And get it done.
We interact with black people interacting with each other. So I mean, there's still I still
But what
believe.
did I just say? What did I just say, Price? What did I just say?
That we take our love and give it to white women.
Mm-hmm.
Sanchez
And
now,
we as black women get what?
Touchdown.
Hold on,
Here comes a return.
I think somebody from my job is calling.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 65 yards. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw with Penix. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Richardson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
This is 2nd and 8. Again, it's Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Third down and 6. Here's Richardson to throw. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll throw now on the final play. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with You and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Now third down and 7. Now it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. What a drive this is turning out to be. That is 4 4th down conversions.
So give them credit for being aggressive and going after it. But on the flip side, how do you not find a way to stop one of those attempts? That means they're not playing with confidence on that side of the ball.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Richardson. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now Penix. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the handoff, Taylor. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Gay is on for the point after. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll throw with Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Throwing on 1st down is Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down and 4. Now a give to Taylor. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 101 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Running left, Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this up past the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Richardson going to shift things up. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. There he goes, right side. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Bit of a haymaker right after the starting bell, Charles. One play on the ground, and you're already on the other side of the 50.
I like how you went boxing there. Essentially went from the weigh-in to walking into the ring, being introduced, and firing away. Big shot early.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A first carry for Samaje Perine, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Touchdown!
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run with Taylor.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a 2nd and 6. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Now Richardson back to throw it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you...
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Xavier Worthy,
81 yards.
and the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, and that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here we go. Strategy Lions.
Sermon now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Richardson going to move him around. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Richardson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 21. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mahomes to throw once more. Setting up the screen to Pirine. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flush to his right. That is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
That is incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Richardson.
And he's got Pierce.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Here's Richardson on 1st and 10.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good. And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Escaping the press, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Colts are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Richardson.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Richardson on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick throw complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Richardson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Richardson looking to throw.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Richardson to throw off play action. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Richardson now. Off play action. Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On the handoff, Taylor.
That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Pirine.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Mahomes going to throw it here. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions. No.
That he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked off by Justin.